Well, here we are. My first ever video blog. Vlog? Blog? Blog. No, blog's a biography. I have no idea what a blog is. Anyway, what a strange time we live in. I never thought I'd have had the time to sit and, well, do something as ridiculous as talk to a camera in a room on my own. Usually I just, well, talk to myself in general. It's very strange that there's the possibility that you might actually be able to, you as in, well, point in time. Excuse the cough, I smoke. As an aside, have you noticed that when you stand in a queue and you're a smoker, you have a sudden urge to cough, and everybody looks at you strange? Yeah, don't like it. You have to excuse me. The autofocus kung fu on this camera is awful. I'll sit back, there you go, I'm vaguely in focus again. But then again, I've got a face for radio, so I mean, being in focus is optional. I find myself in a situation where I finally have time to sit at home and build one of the more uniquely silly pieces of equipment I have ever built. I'd love to show it to you, but unfortunately the camera's bolted to it, so I can't. I might post some pictures at some point along the way. But we're in a strange situation right now. And what we need to do, well, what we need to do, what do I know? I'm just some random bloke posting a video on the internet. What the hell do I know? He says, pulling and dragging his cigarette and having a slurp of his Jack Daniels and Coke. I'm trying to get comfortable in his chair that's gone all soggy. Is be nice, look after people, care for those that need to be cared for. Don't shout, don't lose your temper. I think the biggest skill we need at this point in time is patience. Yes, we're all standing in queues, and I mean, this is another one. I was stood in a queue, and there's a sign that says, "Thank you for your patience." There was a gentleman somewhere behind me that was grumble, 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 grumble. We can't not be patient because we've got to stand in this queue. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Got to be patient. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Rah, rah, rah. I think he missed the point. Patience is not grumbling about the things we can't change. Not grumbling about the things that we can't do anything about. Don't grumble. Smile. Look at it this way. You might be stood in the queue next to somebody, and by next to I mean about 2.5 metres away. Say hello. Smile. The only thing that's infectious that isn't bad for you is a smile. This camera kung fu is absolutely bloody awful. This thing needs to, yeah, I need to hit this with a hammer and get the autofocus trolls to sort things out. But anyway, be nice. Smile. Do what I do. Relax. Don't worry about it. Shouting and grumping is not going to change anything. Jumping up and down and saying blah blah blah, it's not going to change, blah blah blah, it won't get me, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, 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 isn't going to change anything. Is it? Think about it. I mean, come on, really. We all sit here, we're all in the same boat. I mean, we've had, was it? The Prime Minister's had it, the Health Secretaries had it, got it, had it, got it. Member of the Royal Families had it, got it. Lots of people have had it, got it. Stop stressing. Follow the rules. Wash your hands. Do the usual basic kind of... I mean, follow the same rules in flu season. You know, in flu season we've all got that thing where we go, oh no, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this. Well, don't do it. What can I say? I can't believe that of all things in this universe that give me the chance to actually sit down and create a miniature studio. I've even got a key light and a proper microphone and a camera and all the high-tech gubbins and thingies and doohickeys and lots of cables involved with this YouTube malarkey and this FaceTube thing. It's like it's depressing. I bought all these cables and plugged them all in until I got to the last bit and suddenly realised I needed to buy another bit. Yeah, well, but anyway, as I'm saying, as with all my videos that I make and things that I post, there's a serious element in there, but there's also another thing in there. Smile. We're all going to sit at home and do nothing for, well, nobody's quite worked out yet how long we've got to do nothing for. Then sit at home, do nothing. Watch your box set. Read a book, or 7, or 8. Learn a language. Learn how to cook. Cooking is a wonderful thing. Learn how to cook with the minimum of ingredients. That's the challenge at this point in time, because there are so many things that are apparently not on the shelves. I'd kill for a pound of flour at this point in time. I love making bread, but it seems that flour is a required item at the moment, so, or a premium item at the moment. Enjoy what we have when we have it. Make the best of this time when we're sat here at home and we can't go out and we can't do anything that we normally do. I normally go out the house every day. I have to go for a wander around the shops. It's my daily routine. To be perfectly honest, for the first 5 or 6 days, 7 days, it drove me insane. The last time I went insane, I took hostages. And they all went insane with me. Apparently it was a very nice trip. But hey, I digress. At the end of the day, we can't change the situation. Not directly in seconds. Work like that. It's going to take a little time. So what we do, give it time. Smile at your neighbours. You don't have to stand right next to them. When you take the dog for a walk, which we do every day, take the dog for a walk, you see somebody on the other side of the road with another dog. Have a conversation across the road, say hello. Just take this as a chance to communicate, to look at the world from a point of view as we have a shared situation, crisis. I won't use the word enemy, because it's not an enemy. It's a virus. It's a thing. It'd be like turning around and saying that gravity is an enemy, or sunlight is an enemy. The virus itself doesn't know what we are, who we are, or anything. It just wants to survive and do its thing, which unfortunately, in a very bad way, means that it sort of does very bad things to our species. Very bad things. We won't go into that because we're trying to be vaguely humorous and serious and... But anyway, this is the end of my first ever vlog. Everything works, the camera doesn't focus properly. Have fun, and I will talk again at some point in whenever. Bye! Well, this is a test. Testing, testing, testing. Well, the autofocus magic really isn't very good. Autofocus. Well, it seems that autofocus on this particular lens is poo! Haha!